How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to 2A News Now. And as always, I appreciate everybody that takes time to watch my videos. A couple of days ago, I posted a video about Donald Trump cutting the ATF's budget for 2026 by $468 million, which of course is really a fantastic thing. And then we find out today the ATF is getting new suppressors for their rifles. And the big question is, why? The ATF has an association Facebook page, and current and former employees of the ATF are the only ones allowed to join it. But evidently they didn't think that their private Facebook page was as private as they thought, because here's what they had to say about the new silencers. We're getting new suppressors. They're currently being rolled out to the field. And someone else commented that the new suppressors are made by HUXWRX Safety Corporation, and that they're upper level and great cans. And I went to HUXWRX website, and they have quite a few 3D printed suppressors, but I don't think our government is going to buy a 3D printed one. But the average price on their website for a non-3D printed suppressor is between $1,200 to $1,300. But evidently HUXWRX doesn't want to discuss their contract with the ATF. They didn't answer messages when sent to their website or by email, and also their spokesperson didn't answer any questions as well. But the ATF did release a statement, and that statement said, "We can confirm that suppressors were provided to qualifying agents in the criminal investigation, Occupation Series 1811, for health and safety due to extensive training and quarterly firearms qualifications for operational purposes. ATF does not comment on specific firearms used, nor the number of firearms held." Now in that email they mentioned the ATF criminal investigation, Occupation Series 1811, and they are agents responsible for planning, conducting, and managing investigations related to alleged or suspected violations of federal criminal laws. They even said in a follow-up email that the suppressors would be used for operational purposes, but they could not provide any additional details. And get this, this is not the first time that HUXWRX has worked with one of the government agencies to supply suppressors. A few years ago, the FBI hostage rescue team signed a contract with HUXWRX to supply them with an unknown amount of suppressors. But we did find out how much the contract was worth, and it was almost $5 million worth of suppressors. To be exact, $4.9 million. Does anybody else find a problem with the ATF getting new suppressors? Because we all know that there's been problems in the past, and as well as recently, where ATF agents have gone overboard, where they kill people's dogs, and when they kill American citizens. You can look at Waco, Ruby Ridge, as well as not too long ago, shooting Brian Malinowski in the head. And there's been plenty of other raids that the ATF have conducted, where people have said they thought they were going to be killed. Like I said earlier, President Trump has cut the ATF budget for 2026 by $468 million. But there are Republican lawmakers in Congress that are calling for the ATF to be eliminated. They're federal agents with guns, but they've shown all too often that they have poor planning and no control whatsoever. And if Pam Bondi doesn't know anything about the ATF getting these new suppressors, somebody really needs to let her know. And hopefully they'll yank those suppressors away from them. And in the one email from the ATF replying why the ATF needed new suppressors, they said it was for health and safety due to their extensive training. But I don't have to tell you, there's a lot of law-abiding American citizens that do a lot of training themselves, or would just like to own a suppressor, maybe to put it on their firearm that they use for home defense. But the American citizens still have to pay a $200 tax stamp to be able to get a permission slip and a little tax stamp to be able to own one. Suppressors should not be an NFA item. You should be able to go to your local gun shop, pick out which one you want, pass a background check, and if you pass the background check, you purchase it and take it home. So I'd really like to hear your guys' thoughts about the ATF getting their new suppressors. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And if you enjoy videos like this, and you also want to help the channel out and help it to continue to grow, I just ask you to take a few seconds of your time to like, share, and subscribe, and hit those post notifications, and please don't forget to leave a comment. And I would be very grateful if you guys did so. And I invite all of you to come back and watch my next video.